The brewing battle between the Trump administration and Harvard University has ignited a firestorm, raising critical questions about academic freedom, government overreach, and the very definition of higher education in the United States. The conflict, escalating rapidly, began with a series of aggressive demands from the administration, culminating in threats to strip Harvard of its tax-exempt status and federal funding. The stakes are incredibly high, not only for Harvard, but for every university across the nation. The genesis of this showdown lies in an ongoing government review of universities, triggered by student-led protests against the Gaza conflict. This review, perceived by many as a politically motivated witch hunt, has led to accusations of antisemitism leveled against various institutions. Harvard, however, became the epicenter of this conflict when it refused to bow to the administration's demands, a move that set the stage for an unprecedented clash. The administration's demands, detailed in a letter to Harvard, went far beyond a simple investigation. They represented a blatant attempt to control the curriculum, research agendas, and even hiring practices of one of the world's most prestigious universities. This forceful intervention isn't just about investigating allegations, it's about imposing ideological conformity and silencing dissenting voices. Harvard President Alan Garber's resolute response, a defiant rejection of the administration's demands, reverberated across the academic world. He rightly characterized the demands as an attempt to stifle academic freedom and control the Harvard community. This courageous stand sparked a wave of solidarity from other leading universities. Columbia University, having already conceded to some administrative demands earlier, swiftly pledged its refusal to compromise academic integrity. Stanford and Princeton universities openly voiced their support for Harvard, creating a powerful coalition against the administration's overreach. Even former President Barack Obama weighed in, praising Harvard for its unwavering defense of academic freedom and urging other institutions to follow suit. The Trump administration's retaliatory measures were swift and severe. The immediate freeze of over $2 billion in grants and contracts sent a clear message: compliance or destruction. The subsequent threat to revoke Harvard's tax-exempt status, a move that would have crippling financial consequences, represents an unprecedented level of government aggression against a higher education institution. This threat is not merely symbolic. The tax-exempt status of most U.S. universities is predicated on their dedication to public education. To revoke this status implies a judgment that Harvard is no longer fulfilling that purpose, a claim that many see as a thinly veiled attempt to punish the university for its independent spirit. The White House's subsequent demand for an apology from Harvard underscores the administration's uncompromising stance. This isn't about seeking accountability, it's about demanding submission. The administration's actions represent a dangerous precedent, raising concerns about the future of academic freedom and the independence of higher education institutions in the United States. The case goes far beyond Harvard. It's a battle for the very soul of American higher education. It's a fight for the right of universities to conduct research, teach, and foster intellectual discourse without fear of political retribution. The implications extend to every university in the country, regardless of size or political leaning. The Trump administration's actions have sparked widespread concern among academics, civil liberties advocates, and many members of the public. The potential erosion of academic freedom is a profound threat to democratic values and the pursuit of knowledge. The administration's actions are perceived by many as an attempt to silence dissent and control the narrative, thereby undermining the very principles upon which higher education thrives. The conflict between Harvard and the Trump administration highlights a broader tension between government authority and academic independence. Universities have always played a crucial role in shaping public discourse and challenging established power structures. The administration's attempt to control these institutions represents a direct attack on this essential function. This is not simply a fight over funding. It is a fight for the preservation of intellectual freedom and the pursuit of truth. The outcome will have far-reaching consequences for the future of higher education in the United States and could set a dangerous precedent for governments worldwide. The unwavering stance taken by Harvard and the supportive response from other institutions offers a beacon of hope in the face of this unprecedented challenge to academic freedom. The story of this conflict is far from over, and its outcome will have profound implications for the future of American higher education. The world watches as this drama unfolds, its conclusion impacting the very foundation of academic freedom. The repercussions will be felt far beyond the hallowed halls of Harvard University. This is a fight for the future of free inquiry, and its outcome will determine the landscape of American academia for generations to come. The implications are immense, reaching far beyond the immediate conflict to touch the core values of intellectual exploration and open dialogue. This clash highlights the crucial need for universities to maintain their autonomy and resist undue government influence, safeguarding the pursuit of knowledge and truth for all. The narrative will continue to evolve, and the world awaits with bated breath to see how this epic struggle between academic freedom and political control will ultimately conclude. The future of American higher education hangs in the balance,